Toy Chat is not a children's channel. This video is intended for adult gift givers and collectors. Hey guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
And Sang.
So, Sang and I had the opportunity recently of being invited to the Sweet Sweet at Home event. That's sweet like sugar and then sweet like the hotel room. So this is a event hosted by the Toy Insider, which is a news and information resource for toys, electronics, and games. To my understanding, this is an event they've been hosting for a while now. I'm pretty sure it's an annual one and it has been held in person in the past, but of course, given the state of things, they are hosting the event fully virtual this year. So this event is basically a huge toy show where we get to view a whole bunch of different panels and events and representatives from different companies and brands who share with us a bunch of cool stuff that is either already out on the market or planned for release in the near future. And so we are going to share with you guys our experience at the Toy Insider's Sweet Sweet event. And we really want to say right off the bat, thank you so much to the Toy Insider for inviting us to this event. And thank you to all of you guys watching at home, because it's because of your support and viewership that we have the opportunity to be invited to stuff like this. So it was really cool, very exciting. And as we're filming this, the event is not technically over for the day, but we definitely want to jump in and share, things we learned about the brands that we know our audience, you guys, are going to be most interested in. There's representation for MGA Entertainment, Moose Toys, Hasbro, Mattel, a ton of other companies. And we learned some pretty exciting stuff about plans for LOL Surprise, Rainbow High, a new brand you guys have probably been following online called the Glo-Up Girls, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So if you guys want to learn more about, what the Toy Insider is and, just everything going on with them and the Sweet Sweet event, we'll link some resources down below. But we're going to go ahead and just jump straight into the panels and these events where we just learn some cool stuff about all these different brands.
Yeah, so the event is very similar to the Integrity Con event, the Integrity Toys convention, where there is a website that you go into. So it's like a hub, and individually there is a Zoom link that's separate that you can go into a breakout room with where they demo and talk about all these different products they have. So it's a very jam-packed event. So there's really a different product every 30 minutes. You have to be very selective on what to attend.
Yes, and the very first event we attended was for LOL Surprise, and we went into it thinking they were only going to cover one thing. We were told that they would be discussing the color change surprise line, which you guys have probably already seen on shelves, but they actually covered a lot of stuff, including some of the very new OMG products, and stuff that we really thus far only heard about through leaks and conversations online and Instagram. The very first thing they demoed was the LOL Surprise Tweens, which stay tuned to our channel because we've already filmed a review for that. I can't guarantee you, but I'm pretty sure, chronologically speaking, this video is probably going to go live before the Tweens review, but stay tuned to our channel. We are going to review them.
And we have a lot of thoughts.
Yes. But yeah, the Tweens are adorable.
Yeah.
We did get cleared up the whole thing with their name because some people thought they were called Tweens, but the packaging is like a mishmash of Tweens and BTW, and we were told that the intended name for America is Tweens, but the BTW was interspersed into the packaging.
Well, I think what happened was it was originally supposed to be BTW, but there was a lot of confusion on what that meant, so they're going with Tweens now. So if you for some reason run into the BTW version of the box, which we have seen those before, those are variant versions now, first print versions, so if you want to collect those, I'm sure those have some value later down the line or something.
We also learned a little bit of information about Sunshine Girl and Moonlight BB, so we can finally talk about them. They leaked a really long time ago. They are the big sisters of Dusk and Dawn, who were re-released in the Series 4 furniture playsets. And so, you know, we mentioned in our Sweets and Spicy Babe review that like, oh, you know, we're probably gonna be getting, you know, OMGs for them. The representative we spoke to confirmed that those two should be on the shelves beginning July 20th. So definitely keep an eye out for them.
I mean, people are starting to find them already, so.
They look adorable.
They do.
Sunshine Girl with all her pastels, and Moonlight BB. It's pretty interesting because Moonlight BB is very blue,
yeah,
but her little sister Dusk is super like goth, pure black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice. I think there's some variation to that. But yeah, they did announce a lot of stuff that are coming out. Like stuff like, one of the things we're gonna mention is like the same, it's supposed to be released the same time as Moonlight BB and Sunshine Girl. So like, honestly, I personally haven't seen these ones before, but they announced that the OMG dolls are getting a sports line as well.
Yeah, and we've already been seeing, obviously, you know, sports collections for the tots. It was really exciting that they revealed these. You know, they revealed Cheer Diva and Vault Queen, who are the two sports-themed OMGs. And thus far, I think for like me personally, I've only seen like leaked low-quality images and like AliExpress heads and stuff like that, you know, so we actually got a first look at their packaging in the video demo. You know, we didn't get a close look at the dolls, so we haven't seen them quite yet.
Yeah, but they had packaging them in box already, and they're supposed to be out July 20th as well, so I'm very curious why they haven't leaked yet, so.
Plan to go shopping on July 20th, yeah, because a whole bunch of LOL Surprise merchandise is going to be popping up around then. And we were also told that by the end of August, they should for sure have been distributed everywhere. One of the other main things the LOL Surprise event covered was, of course, the tots, and you know, one of the newest series of the tots is the Color Change Surprise, which seems like it's mostly like swim themed, like a lot of the characters are wearing swimsuits.
And those are already in stores. We have seen them at Target everywhere already.
Yeah, and there's 12 characters in each series because it includes tots, pets, and littles, which is interesting because I wasn't even sure if the littles were like still gonna be a thing, like the really tiny little sisters.
I don't feel like they're very popular compared to like the tots.
Yeah, well the big deal with them used to be like the bath bombs, and like they came with like bath bombs and stuff.
I think this wave is very similar to the snow globe ones where you build like a snowman. So I think they're supposed to be like a family.
Yeah, and what's really cool too is, you know, kind of one of the gimmicks for this one is it's not just the doll that has the color change feature, it's actually like the surprise ball itself. So you can dunk like the whole, I'll show some pictures here, we took some screenshots. There's like, you can actually dunk the ball in water and the ball changes color as well. So it definitely seems like it's like a swim, bath time, play, you know, kind of collection. Let us know what you guys think of those in the comments. So I don't know how many of you are like fans of Lalaloopsy, or if you know you've followed that brand or anything like that. MGA is totally in like a period right now where it seems like they're bringing back like all of their nostalgic brands. You know, they obviously, you know, there's like a Bratz comeback. You know, we reviewed the 25th anniversary dolls. If you guys want to watch that, I'll link it below. But yeah, Lalaloopsy is planning to come back as well. And so they showed us some of the dolls they have planned for that. You know, Sang and I were never really huge Lalaloopsy collectors, but there's actually a petition right now to bring back the brand like fully, and what they talked about in the panel is how they're kind of giving people the opportunity to vote for like characters that they want to see come back. So we're not gonna spend a whole bunch of time talking about that, but let us know if you guys are Lalaloopsy fans. You know, they're a little bit different from the standard like rooted hair fashion dolls, but they are very cute, and it's definitely, you know, a nostalgic kind of thing, because I know they were pretty popular, you know, like years ago. I had a few of the minis myself. The minis were kind of cute. Yeah,
they actually showed us like the whole line that's coming out, and they actually did a giveaway for all of them too. But yeah, it looks like they're fully bringing back like a big collection of them, but no boys yet. Be very excited to see if they do more diversity in genders.
Yeah, but there is an animated series, and there was a boy that popped up in a little thing, and he looked really cute. So yeah, Lalaloopsy fans, you know, sound off below. Okay, So, Rainbow High fam, I'm sure all of y'all are gonna want to be talking about this. So there was a Rainbow High panel as well, and obviously there is a lot going on with Rainbow High right now. There's stuff that's already out, there's things that are up for pre-order, you know, so on and so forth. And so the Rainbow High event was really popular, the chat was poppin', you know, and we also got a early viewing of the first episode of season 2, which by the time this video goes up, it will have already aired. But because like on Friday, July 16th is the premiere date of the Rainbow High season 2.
We did get an early viewing, but the video was very choppy because there was way too many people on at that time. But you know, it was a pretty long video, like 7 minutes.
And it was very, I think we can just talk about it because it's already aired by now. It's, you know, it's interesting, it was very Bella-centric, like, and obviously where things left off in season 1, I guess that makes sense. It really focused on, like, Bella was the main character of the episode, and the original core 6 didn't even appear.
You know, the one thing I was talking to Max while we were watching is like, wow, they're just bam, bam, bam. Every character that's in wave 2 is, and partially 3 just like shows up and talks to Bella.
Yeah, we've finally some speaking lines for Kaya. You know, she finally got some speaking lines, and also I think the big conversation starter for a lot of people too is going to be that we have 100% confirmation that the revamped blonde girl is Cheryl, which, you know, I really wanted to ask during the panel, but we didn't end up asking it. Is like, oh, is this like, you know, the character that we thought was Cheryl Myers, like with, you know, the brunette, like the honey blonde, you know, kind of ponytail, like did she get a makeover, or is this just like a rehash of like the character? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about her new look, if that's her, but you know, let us know what your guys' kind of first impressions were of that. I think the episode was strong overall. You know, it definitely brought a lot of the drama, and I think it was a wise move to focus more on these other characters who haven't really gotten a chance to shine yet. You know, and we also met Rose, which, you know, Rose, I don't remember what her name is. It happened so fast, and we're recording this after we saw the choppy video.
Yeah, it was super choppy, so a lot of it we couldn't hear. Like it was like word chop. Yes, but we met 2 of the series 3 characters with Cheryl and I don't remember her actual name, but Rose, which her outfit looked lovely in the show. So yeah, we're excited to start seeing series 3, which we're gonna address that right off the bat. The series 3 dolls, they didn't talk about a whole lot, but someone asked the question, or like it came up with, you know, other new things coming, and they implied that that the series 3 release is going to be like a bit later. So right now, you know, they're going to be focusing on the deluxe fashion closet, Jett Dawson, winter break line, and the color change car, which we all saw. Those are the ones they demoed. And you know, they showed Jett Dawson first, which, you know, we haven't really discussed about her and her release, but we are now. I thought it was a very interesting gimmick to release her as like a limited edition doll / collector doll. I can see a lot of orders for her. I know Amazon, which we pre-ordered from Amazon, and Walmart are going to get a lot of orders if people really want that limited edition count. But I can also see a lot of returns as well. So I don't know how wise of a decision this is, because, like, you know, like most people are going to be holding out for that limited count number. So yeah, I don't know. I think it gets people really interested in this doll, but I think for the wrong reasons. And the only difference is there's a number on the tag on the box, and there's a little number on her dress.
Yes. Yeah, so it's a pretty subtle difference. So yeah, there's
Which is totally fine.
Yeah.
But I just think that most people want a limited count.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so people have been asking, like, oh, can you tell if it's the limited version before you unbox her? And the answer to that is yes. You'll be able to tell right away if you have, you know, the limited version.
And they're not even 1,000 out in the world. Apparently, you know, the creator and
some influencers, and then they were using one of the limited ones in the demo for the event. But her clothing does look really cute. You know, my thoughts on Jett evolved a lot from her leaks to when we actually saw more of her and so on and so forth. You know, she's stated to have improved articulation with, you know, like a chest joint, and her price point is $57.99. And they said that she's expected to have a full launch by August 11th. So I'm not sure if that means she'll start being more readily available in stores. It definitely sounds like the non-numbered version is just going to be a total, like a general release that you'll just be able to get her wherever. And we have pre-ordered her. So we will definitely be reviewing her, you know, when we receive her. You know, let us know what you guys think of Jett Dawson, and, you know, your first impressions of her, what you think of her chase variant, basically. You know, yeah, definitely share your thoughts on that in the comments. And they also showcased the winter break line, which, as I'm sure many of you know, is already popping up left and right. There's a ton of people who already have some of the dolls, but it's weird because it's like the release seems staggered. Because I know Poppy and Jade went live on Walmart.com, and there's people who are finding her in stores. There's been some accounts of people finding one or two of the dolls at Target. Sang and I have not found any of them yet. So we want to review them, we do, but, and you know, we tend to prefer, and it seems like you guys tend to prefer, you know, us to just review lines at once rather than like breaking it up. So
it is a lot of work. 6 dolls, 2 pairs of outfits each.
A YouTube channel, easy girl. Yeah. Yeah, but the winter break dolls are priced at $36.99. As you know, as I'm sure we are obviously, you know, we already filmed a whole video of the Series 3 leaks and our initial impressions. And really since then, I think the main thing I can add is they look lovely. I mean, this is...
Their fashion's very luxe.
Fashions are amazing. I mean, and what's really cool is for some of them, especially I think like Jade, it's such like a contrasting look to her snowboarding gear. Like it's really just like a super trendy, like general winter wear. So they are really, you're getting what you pay for. It's like, yeah, they're pricey dolls, but it definitely seems like you're getting what you pay for. We kind of said this in the initial video, and I do hope moving forward they focus just a little less on the core 6 and give us like other iterations of like other characters and, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, the winter break line looks really cool. And we also got a good look at the deluxe fashion closet, which has over 400 mix and match options. The release date information on that was really interesting because they initially said that like, oh yeah, it's like out like right now. And we're like, what? Where? But they did also say that by August 1st, it's supposed to be more readily available at Target specifically.
It looks really nice. They have a little lock that they really highlighted in the presentation. It actually locks. So that looks really cool. And it seems like, interestingly, the fashion pieces correlate with a character. So you can definitely buy it to dress up a singular doll, but there's certain fashion pieces are meant for or designed for a certain character.
There was this backdrop they were using in the demos that was really gorgeous. It had like this metallic, like rainbow panel backdrop, and I was really hoping, I was like, oh my gosh, can we have that? Like, is it in any of these products? But I think that was specifically just like the demo display, but it was gorgeous. And so we finally learned about the color change car, which, you know, again, that leaked quite a while ago. That is priced at $49.99.
So we figured out how it changes color. So it seems like there's LED lights built inside. And yeah, there's a button in front of the car that you press, and it shifts through all 7 colors as well as a rainbow option. I'm not sure if I love how it works, because like it seems like there's not enough LED lights inside the car, so it does look like certain portions of it show more color than a more uniform like color around the whole vehicle.
Yeah, I think it's cool. It looks like a well-designed car, and it can fit, you know, it can fit 2 dolls at once. for me though, because I know there's like preliminary images for it, and I think on the packaging as well, it implies that you can see all the colors at once, almost like a gradient, you know, tie-dye kind of effect. It doesn't look like you can actually get all the colors to appear in that way on the car. You basically, there's a button you push on the front that cycles through individual colors, and then the final cycle, it goes through like all of those colors, but one at a time. So and I also don't know how I feel about just the general aesthetic of like, you can see those LED lights like
yeah, that's what I mentioned. It's not uniform. Like there's, you know, obviously where the LED light is, it's where the color is. So it is not. Yeah, it looks like polka dots.
Yeah. Let us know how you guys feel about that. You know, are you going to be picking it up? Should we review it? You know, definitely let us know. I think it's just like a final note for Rainbow High. The creator recently revealed an image of 3 like completely unknown characters. Like we have no idea who any of them are. All 3 of them had like deeper skin tones, and one of them people are speculating maybe an even darker skin tone than Crystal Bailey. And the creator, you know, he shared the image and explained that this was kind of a response to some people who were saying certain things about, you know, I don't know if it was in reference to, you know, there's still complaints that like there's not an aggressive enough push for diversity in the brand quite yet, you know, and so he shows, you know, these new dolls, which is a sneak peek of things to come in the future. I think all 3 of them look lovely. One of them was Rose. Yes. So we got a look at Rose, which again, by the time this video airs, her name will be known but again, I don't know, because the video we watched was, like, you know, iffy. But so we now know what Rose is gonna look like. She looks lovely. And there was a girl in the center of the photo who had like braids, which you know, it's really cool. They're experimenting with like different hairstyles, and you know, I know that was one of the complaints as well, that there wasn't really enough variety of, you know, different hairstyles and hair textures. And the third girl is like a ice princess, you know, kind of like, I thought she was gorgeous. Like, and
yeah, her outfit was really cute, and I think, you know, the rumor is there is like a slumber party line, so I think some of them might be for that, which is kind of interesting because like it seems like it's product that he's working on or has the prototype model. So I'm wondering if like these are going to be a little bit before we actually see them.
Yeah, let us know what, you know, y'all's and, you know, first impressions are of that trio that was revealed. So that wraps up our Rainbow High coverage. We did also attend the Na Surprise event, which had a very heavy focus on the kitty camper. What I think is really cute and like very unique about Na Surprise is, you know, of course, so we've never officially reviewed Na Surprise on this channel. I think we talked about in a previous discussion video that it's like they are basically their fabric dolls. I did, however, open, I don't even remember what it's called, like the Ultimate Teens or something, like one of the Na Surprise Teens, the one that came in the huge like bunny backpack. And that was really my first time kind of like handling one of those dolls. I was very impressed with the hair quality. It was really nice, you know, quality of hair. So, and in the Teens, you know, they upgraded the articulation as well, so you can actually kind of like bend, you know, some of their body parts. That line is definitely a bit of an acquired taste, you know, because they're made of fabric. They're not really a traditional plastic vinyl, you know, design. But what's interesting about things like the kitty camper and the play sets is those are made of fabric as well. And there's like a car.
Yeah, I like the car because I know we've seen the car in person in the stores, and that was really cool. It's very unique.
Yeah, but again, kind of curious what your guys' thoughts are on, you know, Na Surprise. You know, does it interest you? Are you not into it? So we had the opportunity to have a special session with Glo-Up Girls, and their parent company is called Far Out Toys, and we were able to have, you know, a little bit more of an up close and personal session with them. It was a scheduled appointment. It was just like us and a few other people. So it was very interactive. You know, we got to ask questions and we got an up close look at the Glo-Up Girls. I've seen a lot of different folks talking about them. on Instagram. You know, I'll show some different images here. You can follow them if you guys want to check them out further as well. We definitely learned more about these dolls, and you know, I was kind of intrigued when I first saw them on Instagram. It seemed like they had high quality like hair and, you know, multiple fashion pieces. I was seeing a lot of comparisons to kind of like Fail Fix, or even a little bit like Snap Stars, kind of, and just like the vibe, like the general vibe of them. But something pretty impressive is, so the Glo-Up Girls are priced at $19.99. So $20.
Oh, it's so weird because like when she's showing the packaging, it does not look like a $20 doll. It looks pretty luxe and nice. But yeah, she did show all 6 characters in the initial wave. And these characters are, you know, decently diverse for a first batch of characters, and they each have their own unique style.
I think some really like modern forward-thinking personalities too, because they're like, one's really eco-friendly and one dreams of being a tech CEO. So it's very like not super generic personalities, very modern.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at them like, wow, like, you know, some of these fashions I can really get behind. But you know, Max and I had an opportunity to ask them questions, and one of the questions we asked was, you know, articulation, because like when we were looking through some of like the prototype images, it did seem like they were missing some articulation, especially at the knees, which is one of my big things. So they do have almost like a full set of like articulation, but they are missing knee articulations. So you can't bend them, they're not snaps or anything, they just don't bend. But I do appreciate that they have ankle articulation. So you can wear high heels, you can wear flats if you want. And I think that's a great addition. I think a lot of brands should follow.
One of the cool things too is the representative we spoke with, she shared that they've received a lot of feedback on, you know, like the lack of knee articulation. And she said, she's like, yeah, that's definitely something we've been hearing, and you know, kind of loosely implied, you know, it's like maybe that's something they'll add later. And the fact that they're $20, which mind you, yeah, like Sang mentioned, the packaging is really luxe. It uses a foil cardstock packaging that's super reflective. It's like holographic, and they come with a lot of stuff. They come with a beauty mask, a bath bomb, and a beauty brush that you use to, like, you know, reveal the doll's makeup.
They also come with a couple of compartments for accessories as well. I think it's very similar to what we have seen with Hair Amazing dolls. I mentioned that the artwork for the dolls are really pretty. Like, that's like really nice. They look like high-end products. So I'm very curious what the reception would be for them. But they are gonna be available real soon. Your way of purchasing them is gonna be different depending on where you live. In the United States, it's available only online. Seems like an online exclusive. So if you would like to purchase them, they're available. They're going to be available at Target.com as well as Walmart.com, as well as Amazon. You know, one thing I noticed with the packaging is they do have little face or sleep masks on, so you can't really check for eyewalk. So that's a choice. But if you want to purchase them in the United States, they are probably not going to be in stores.
They said by 2022 they might be in stores.
I think they want to see what the reception.
Claire's in October.
Yes, Claire's gonna get them. So if you really want one and you want to see them in person before you purchase, Claire will have them. I'm not sure if Claire's gonna keep them at $20.
Yeah,
that's
we all
all
remember what happened with Justice when Justice had dolls.
But yeah, if you're in other countries, you might have better luck. They did say that international retailers are a bit more open to stocking them.
Europe in particular, they said. So yeah, European doll collectors, you guys might have a really good shot at finding these dolls. So August 13th is when they are expected to go live on Target.com for pre-sale, and other retailers should get them by September, is what we were told.
They also have a show that's on YouTube as well. So far they only have uploaded a single teaser on it, but it looks like it might be kind of like a, I hate to use this word, but kind of like hype house, kind of like influencer, like reality show. So if you're interested in that, you can watch that. It does have some online influencers you might recognize.
Some real life influencers, YouTubers, TikTokers are part of the cast. But yeah, this panel definitely got me a little more intrigued for Glo-Up Girls. so it'll be cool seeing them in person. So that pretty much concludes, you know, the doll-centric, you know, stuff that we saw today. You know, Mattel does have a presence at this event, but it seems like it was really focused on Hot Wheels. There's some other events that we're probably going to be watching today. You know, there's a Funko event. It's going to be talking about Snapsies, which you guys may have been seeing those near the doll aisles. Those are basically like cute little animal characters that you get different pieces and you can put them together to make like your own little characters. They seem a little reminiscent of Mattel's My Name Mixie Q's kind of like build your own figure. You know, a whole bunch of other brands had a presence. You know, there was like Bandai, Jack's Toys, you know, they're focusing on the 25th anniversary of Pokemon and all those different figures. Tons of action figure stuff, vinyl figures as well. Our channel has definitely been focusing primarily on dolls, especially recently. I am a really big collector of things even outside the world of dolls, you know, including Funko Pops, action figures, and we've reviewed obviously, you know, Funko and Hot Toys and stuff like that in the past. I do kind of want to pose the question to you guys, like, are there things you're interested in outside the world of dolls? You know, are there mystery minis or vinyls or, you know, figures or anything like that that you guys are into? You know, we used to do more reviews along those lines in the past. Would you like us to start dabbling in that again? You know, something Sang and I have gotten interested in as well that also double really well as doll props are the Real Brands little balls. Those are super cute, of, you know, just like miniature toys and miniature household accessories and kitchen items. So if you guys are interested in any of that stuff, definitely let us know. That covers our discussion of the 2021 Sweet Sweet event. You know, thank you once again to Toy Insider for inviting us. And thank you guys for joining us for this discussion. Definitely stay tuned to our channel. There's a lot more content to come. You know, we're trying to stay on top of our video schedule. It's just hard, you guys.
It is hard. You know, we are in the midst of all the stores are restocking, all new products are coming out. Kind of have a lull on Integrity Toys right now because there's a lot of shipping issues. You know, there's other like adult collector dolls as well that we could cover. But yeah, I think right now Playline is kind of taking up a lot of her time. But you know, we are really excited to see some of the like new stuff coming out.
Definitely let us know what you guys are most excited about, you know, what you want us to review next. Links will also be to our other videos and playlists in the description below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. There's a lot more to come. So thank you for joining us and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.